as well. 1 second, there we go. It moved a little bit. Kind of moved out of its consolidation that it was in for the past day and a half. All right, so let's maybe look over some more CAD pairs. Let's look at GBP CAD. That one didn't really move. It might be making, I like the daily structured look of it, kind of, right now, where we have the Asian session consolidation, London session breakout induction, and now it looks like a W formation off the low for New York. However, that's not really a setup of mine. I'd like to see like a signature trade or something. Something more confirmations, not just a W off the low. And we also have this macro outlook on it. We kind of drew this up last week. If you guys were here, you should remember this. NZD looks like it's moving. Wow. Now, you guys, for some of the new people here, what I like to look for, I just skim over the pairs. You know, you probably already know this just from looking at it. I skim over the pairs very quick because I like to see very specific things. For example, the price has to be working a high or a low. If the price isn't working a high or a low of the day, of the previous day, high or low of the week, right? I don't even look at it. I just skip the pair. So that's why I have a pretty big watch list, but I look through it really fast. I just flip through it because I like to see when the pairs are either working the highs or the lows of the day, the previous day, the week, and whatnot, because this is where the liquidity is at. And what we go for are reversals. We don't take continuations of moves. We go for the reversal of an obvious trend. When a trend becomes obvious, that's most likely when it's going to reverse. When a trend can easily be plotted like this, it's most likely to reverse. So here we're looking at, I think NZD was a little bit similar, but odd USD is even a little bit better. We can see prices working off the high of the previous day. So here is the high of the previous day, highs of the previous day, and here's the high of Friday as well. So completely broke through the high and now respecting this trend line touch. So I'm just kind of calling out things I see. I'm not saying it's a trade. I'm not saying it's a buy or a sell, you guys. Just kind of speaking my mind so that you guys can understand more of the confirmations that I use. Looking at odd USD, we can see a very volatile upward movement for a good part of the day. So I would expect some type of a reversal on this pair. However, I'd like to see like what I just drew, like an M formation or something like that. I'm not just going to sell right up here because it's touching this trend line, just like we were told to do as retail traders, right? I don't do that. I wait for multiple confirmations. So on to the next one. Now, Euro USD, we called out last week. It actually did not hit our stop loss, but I closed it anyway. I kind of chickened out on it. I know I'm not perfect, but it did go in the direction we intended. Pretty beautiful trade. The trend now, though, does look like it is becoming an obvious trend, right? This 15-minute, the past 4 days have been in an uptrend. So we could see a possible reversal, some type of a reversal back down here, and then a midweek reversal to bring it back up kind of with the macro trend. That's what I'd like to see. So we are working off the high of the day on Euro USD. This should be considered the high of the day. However, there is a high of the previous day here that would make this kind of consolidation. And I'd like to see a breakout induction to this previous day's high, if they are going to reverse. And then maybe something like that. What do you guys think about that? Could I get some feedback? That could even maybe be like a signature trade, depending on how they form it. But yeah, I'm just really speaking my mind, you guys, so you can see the confirmations that I use, how I look at the market, why it makes sense to me, and if it makes sense to me, it should probably make sense to you guys. Yes, that is correct. I did stick to my rules on EU. They did spend a lot of time off the lows here. So remember on EU, we had a buy right around here. And it took almost an entire 24 hours to work that low and then reverse Thursday. So we were planning on a reversal for Wednesday, but it happened Thursday. That's what that's why we call it the midweek reversal and not really the Wednesday reversal or the not a certain day. We don't give it a certain day because midweek in general is Wednesday and Thursday. So sometimes if they don't reverse Wednesday, they'll continue working the low just like we saw Euro US dollar and then reverse for Thursday. Alrighty, so let's go to GBP USD. We have something drawn up on a larger time frame here. Let's look what it is. All right, I think we drew this out last week, expecting a breakout of this wedge, which already happened, and then a move to the highs to work off the highs here. You can see on a larger time frame, it would be a very fat, big, large M. If it did reverse, but I don't see any confirmation as of yet, as of how price is reacting right now. What I would like to see, and there's also a little gap here on GBP USD that may be filled. So what I would like to see maybe is something like that. However, they may just completely move up like that. But once again, there isn't really any confirmation for us to trade this pair, so let's move on. USD CAD looks like it was just a big stop hunt. All right, interesting. All right. Looking at the 1 hour chart, we may have a setup here, you guys. Let me analyze it quick. So we just saw, we are trading Tuesday, you guys. So for the newbies that don't know why I trade Tuesday, a lot of times reversals happen Tuesday off of Sunday, Monday's high or low. So this would be Sunday, Monday. This would be Tuesday. We just saw they were working the entire day off of Sunday's low. Now they just did a massive spike, a very volatile spike to the lows, past the lows, inducing retail traders to continue selling with this trend. So, in my opinion, you guys, this could be a nice setup here as a buy. Let me continue to analyze quick here for some more confirmations. You can see on a larger time frame, for example, the 1 hour time frame, if we extend this zone here, it's a perfect stop hunt into what we could say is a liquidity zone. So after this spike, what would be down here, you guys? What would be accumulated right here? Retail traders sell stop orders. They have sell stops right here And this big fat red candle just triggered those sell stops. So retail traders are most likely in this right now as a sell. Retail traders might be right around break even right now, right around in profit. The retail traders that had their limit orders right down here, they're in negative. However, let's wait. Let's not just jump on this. Let's wait a little bit more because price may retrace and then move back up. So we don't want to be some trade junkie, some addict that's just suffering to get in a trade. We wait for the confirmation, you guys. You see right here, a lot of liquidity right here. In my opinion, this could be the optimal time to buy, you guys. So if you are looking at USD CAD, if this does look like an optimal setup for you, you'd like to get in a trade today, I would recommend getting in USD CAD. Let's analyze quick the stop loss. Obviously, the take profit is going to be up here. So stop loss is going to be maybe 15, 20 pips max. Yeah, I'd say you could get by with a stop loss at 1.3185. That is a buy. USD CAD. I am buying. I do not I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you what I'm doing. I personally am buying. 15 pip stop loss right down here at 1.3185. All right, take profit zones. All right, 1 second. I'll get Brandon the link in 1 moment. Why? How come Brandon can't get the link? All right. Once again, you guys, I have placed a buy on gold. Not gold. I'm sorry. USD CAD. Do not buy gold. That was a mistake. I had gold in my head. Thinking about gold. Thinking about how rich we're going to get with these pips, you guys. USD CAD looks like a pretty nice setup. Let's look for those take profit zones. Take profit 1. Take profit 2. And right up here is take profit 3. Yo, Brandon.
Yo, what's up? You
What's
know,
up?
long time to get in here, boy.
Why?
But while I was waiting to join, like literally, if I could share my screen right now, exactly what you have is exactly what I have on my screen. Like literally, that exact zoom. Send the picture in our chat.
I actually was in this. Hello everyone. Sorry.
What's up,
I
bro?
was in this USD CAD trade all the way up from yesterday's high after that bullish candle closed, and I hold the trade. I saw this push, and right before this last candle close, I got a message on Telegram from one of these old Signal group that I used to have, and they were trying to sell USD CAD. So quickly I closed my sell right where Dylan just draw that circle. So just want to tell you guys that the moment you see, I think I said this 2,000 times, the moment you got same analysis with retail, you should get out. And some of my students said even clock, uh, uh, I don't know, even clock can be wrong, can be right twice a day. But I'm telling you, retail don't even have that chance. Okay? So
Correct.
don't even risk it. When the moment I saw, oh, sell USD CAD, all right, jump in empty full, close CAD, and just wait for another stop on to buy. Tuesday reversal confirmed, right? So just keep that in mind, guys. I personally have had a take profit of 1.3 1500, but yeah, be like water and change the bias if you see things is changing, right? So that's what I did too.
Yeah, like literally while I was waiting to join this session, I was literally drawing it up because I was going to do a short video on UCAD for the ECR that is very possible to happen. And I jump in and I see Dylan on UCAD. I was like, right, I in line with the master, say no more.
It's
What do you
fun.
think about EU, bro?
What's up?
What do you think about EU? Okay, well, that's all I need to know. I see that's all I need to see. For the
What?
people who were just in my session, right? You all realize that Dylan is when last have we spoken? Like just to tell me, when last have we spoken?
Like a few days ago.
You're right. I haven't spoken to Dylan in about a few days, right? And we have the same exact analysis. Why? Practice. That is it. That's it.
So Euro USD may just drop from this point. However, that's not a reason just to start selling right now, because I would like to see it stop on the previous day's high. So that would also be a Tuesday reversal off Sunday, Monday's highs as well.
Dylan, I have something that it's very good if people see it, and if you can open the chart for Aurora Cannabis, ACB, it's a stock. Yeah, AU, yeah, exactly. The first one. Shut up, Siri.
Dude, she's listening to you.
Yeah, you can go to 4-hour time frame and put a horizontal line in these prices I gave you. It's $10 and then $8 and then $7 and $5. The last one is 380. So guys, this is the stock for cannabis for Canadian. We're legal here. So this stock was advertised to buy through our national TV that can be in all Canada, and they gave us up from where it's $10. They start giving like advertising to buy this stock, and it's pretty similar to what Bitcoin looks like. And you can see the moments that people got in at $10 price, how price coming back, and then at $8 they're like, oh, that's a time to buy. $7, that's a time to buy. $5, that's a time to buy. $3, that's a time to buy. And in TV they're going crazy. Like you go to gas station, even cashier talks about it, right? And this is what happened when everybody knows it. Okay, this is what happened when everybody knows it. From $10 right now we are at $2, and I'm eyeing to buy this stock up from $10, and thank God I'm just keep saying that no, I don't think it's going up, I don't think it's going up. And just want to show you guys that how news and what you hear in social media, you know, when Ripple is at highest, investing.com is teaching you how to buy Ripple. When it's at lowest, it teaches you how to sell this stuff. Okay, so yeah, it looks like a Bitcoin in my idea, but I saw that there is a crazy drop today, and I just wanted to show you guys how what market we are trading, you know, what market we are trading. It's actually not nonsense. I see in chat they say it's nonsense. It actually makes sense. They tell people to buy and people go buy. So what do you expect price to do? To drop. So it's, don't call it nonsense, rather, you know, try to make money off it. So yeah, just I
It's
thought
like
this could be good, you
it's
know.
the same thing that happened with Bitcoin, where all the mainstream was going crazy when it was at 20,000. People were selling their houses to buy Bitcoin at 20,000, and we all know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either, but
Yeah.
Anyway, USD CAD looks like it's going up for us. We got about 7 minutes left, you guys, so we'll maybe skim over some more pairs. But in my opinion, USD CAD looks like it was the better one.
Did you talk about AUD I wasn't seeing.
do you have any news
Oh yeah.
today?
We had news on USD CAD 30 minutes ago.
Right.
Yeah, that was the reason I think they stopped hunted. But
What are your profit targets for you, card? They're literally on the screen.
Yeah, the profit targets are right here, you guys. Just look.
Those green areas.
First one would be 30 pips. Second is 50 pips. Third is 70 pips. And I like to include a macro take profit as well. So a macro take profit would be at these highs at around 150 pips. That's like the max take profit range.
Omar said he personally doesn't like this UCAD setup because it doesn't have the best entry for him. Omar, that's actually okay. What I will tell you is the fact that you are okay with that and you that's actually very important, right? Follow your rules, make sure and always follow your rules. If it is you don't like the entry, then don't take it. All right, it's that simple. Don't frustrate yourself by trying to take something that doesn't meet your rules. Right? A big part about what we do is always being disciplined in our actions, right? So yeah, by all means, you just ignore it if it doesn't match your rules. Just watch it. Nothing is wrong with that.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with that at all. You don't need to trade. There's no need to trade every day.
Yep.
I didn't trade yesterday
We know.
or Sunday.
We know.
Yeah. USD ZAR, I don't see any setup on it right now, to be honest. I mean, it may be making like a little W and it may go up, but that's just speculation. I don't see any confirmations on there. Yo, Elwin, how you doing, brother?
Yo, sorry guys. I fell back asleep after securing profits on UCHF.
Yeah, no worries, bro.
I wanted to add, Human, when you were talking about the media inducing buys on the stock, one day I took some money to buy stocks and then I searched Google I was wanting to buy cannabis stocks and I put top cannabis stocks to buy and it was like the top 10 to buy. And I literally went down the entire list and like everyone was inducing people. Everything was tanking, like it was a dump. So I basically was like, if I want to know which stocks to sell, I just got to look up what stocks they're telling people to buy.
To
It was insane.
the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even ever trading a stock yet, but yeah, I look at them and it's kind of easy for me to see what they're doing because they're all same, honestly. Like I don't really care what says the name of that chart up there. I just look at the candles and predict the next move.
That's actually true. Same thing for me.
Guys, did you see how Disney launched that app and it shot up? Brandon, oh my God, it was the most beautiful ECRs on Disney. Like it was amazing.
Serious. I remember I don't really look at stocks. So I wouldn't know. But send me a picture, no?
I will. I'll send you one.
Why did UCAD not make a second like it did?
Yeah, this would be the second leg. That would be considered the second leg. I mean, there's a lot of legs here, but that's the manipulation. That's the point. That's the induction. All right, you guys. We got less than a minute left, so hopefully everybody enjoyed this session. It was recorded and maybe put on YouTube, maybe. For anybody that would like to join the academy, or let me just explain the link down here, you guys. backofficeforexia.net/your academy username. If you invite someone using that link, a friend, a family member using that link to join the academy, you invite 3 people, you get all the complete access to the academy completely free, literally completely free. So massive benefit. That's our part of our scholarship plan for all the active users of the academy.
See you guys. Peace out.
Peace, guys.
Peace, guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the aftermath of what happened here on USD CAD 15-minute. All take profits absolutely smashed. Absolutely smashed. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday reversal off of Sunday, Monday's lows. We bought right around here. A buy was called. At this point, we are currently floating count them up, 82 plus pips. Once again, all 3 take profit zones were completely smashed, you guys, within a matter of hours. Right? This is what happens when you understand how the market works, why it works, and just every single concept behind it, behind the market. You know, I can explain this like the back of my hand to you guys, but it's taken me so long to decipher the market to this extent. Years of backtesting, you guys. If you guys want to be as good as I am, if you guys want to learn to trade like this, backtest. That's all it is. Alrighty, that's all I got to say, you guys. Take profits, 3 of them were smashed. Looks like we do have another take profit here up at 150 plus pips, 1.336. So that is like the macro take profit. We will be waiting on that one, but this here was a beautiful example of the Tuesday reversal. Absolutely perfect, you guys. Doesn't get any better than this. All right. If you guys enjoyed, check out Forexia.net. If you guys want to see more of these analysis, Forexia live analysis, in-depth live analysis every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for New York session. I jump on live with you guys and call trades like this on a weekly basis. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you guys. Also, we have other mentors. Every single day we have a session, you guys. Every single day. If you guys are not in the Forexia Academy, you are missing out. Back office, Forexia.net. Click the sign up button. I'll see you guys there. Real quick. All right, recording has started. Once again, we will start in about 2 minutes. Just waiting for everybody to join in. Alrighty, you guys. We are starting in about 1 minute. EU looks like it's setting up for a sell. I'm actually sending it to the academy right now, so that's why you're only seeing half the screen. All right, give me 1 second, you guys. We will be starting in about 30 seconds. Someone's asking if Euro USD setup is a signature trade. Let me show you right now. All right. Big, beautiful signature trade. Wedge, beautiful wedge. Breakout to the high of the previous week, or the high of Sunday, Monday. Induction. We expected this to happen a few days ago, but they extended the consolidation to create this wedge all the way into Thursday. So, in my opinion, this is a sell, you guys. I literally just sent this to the academy. So, let me notify that I sent an analysis to the academy real quick. All right, Euro USD looks like it's going downhill. We had a really nice Friday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, even into Thursday last week, this induction trend. Pretty obvious. Sunday, Monday, they created that high. And then they just kind of worked off that high. They worked and worked. This is Tuesday. Wednesday, came to a point of that wedge, broke out. Asian session consolidation, London session breakout, New York session reversal. Take profit 1 at about 35 pips. Take profit 2, about 60 pips. In my opinion, on the larger time frame, we are bullish, but we need a retracement. In my opinion, we could retrace to about here and then move back up like that. What I like to see here, I like this big induction candle with the doji or the, yeah, I think that's what you call it, a doji right there. Confirming your entry to get in right here as a sell. All right, how did you guys like USD CAD? Sheesh. USD CAD went crazy. Actually, looks like it might be setting up for a reversal. Possible signature trade. NZD/USD I was looking at looks like a pretty nice setup as well. Similar to the Euro/USD setup where they're working off the highs. So this should be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going to mark this one up, you guys, as well. Keep in mind, Euro/USD, if Euro/USD drops, most likely NZD/USD is going to drop as well, just because of the setup. Not as much because they're correlated, which they are somewhat at sometimes, but mostly because of the setup that's being presented right now. So you can even get on NZD/USD if you'd like as well. Keep in mind, the risk that you use getting in multiple pairs. Yeah, Vin, I was looking at it right here when it was stop hunting. This big green candle happened right at New York Open. It's funny how they correlate these moves to session time changes, to high impact news, to session changeovers. GBPUSD, this is what we drew up a few days ago. Looks like it happened, did exactly what we kind of planned. The filling of this gap down here and then the reversal back up. USD Zyre did a very beautiful signature trade. Yesterday, I think. Yeah, you guys, out of all the pairs, I kind of just went over, skimmed over. Looks like Euro USD, out of all of them, is the better setup, in my opinion. If you'd like to get in another as well that's similar, NZD USD as well, it's the very similar setup for USD, Euro USD. I don't really think you could say there's a signature trade. Maybe. I don't really like to make the shoe fit though. All right. Does anybody have any pairs that you'd like me to analyze? All right, I see Euro CAD. All right, so a lot of people want me to analyze a lot of pairs. So I'm just kind of gonna skim quick over all these different pairs, you guys, and kind of say my mind on what I think. So EuroCAD the entire week has been in an uptrend. They're working off the previous day's high. This could very well be a sell. Sell setup. However, I personally am getting in Euro USD. I'm in Euro USD. I'm not in this. I wouldn't get in this because Euro USD, in my opinion, looks like a better trade. I don't just jump in trades because there's a possible setup. No, I look at 20 different pairs at a time. I scan them all over, and I pick one or two that have a good setup. But this is my price projection. I'm not personally going to get in it, but this is my price projection. Let's move on to the next pair. CAD CHF. Sorry, my charts are kind of messy, you guys. Haven't deleted. I'd like to leave my back testing on my charts, but sometimes it gets a little bit messy. CAD CHF, possible reversal to the upside, in my opinion. This is what I would like to see on CAD CHF. All right, NZD-JPY. Wow. Wow. NZD-JPY has been working off this same zone for literally the entire week. Let me ask you guys, if the dealer was actually going to sell, if this was going to be a sell-off, do you think he would give you so much time to sell at that range? I highly doubt it. I would like to see NZD-JPY do something like this. All right, Euro-JPY. EJ. Euro JPY, it's kind of in consolidation. Mostly in consolidation here. I don't really like to trade in consolidation. However, let me just analyze it for you guys real quick. So this should be Sunday, Monday. Sunday, Monday's high. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We could very well see a drop like this or something like this, in my opinion. That's my analysis, yo. I'm not getting in that one as a trade. Doesn't really look like an optimal setup. Let's see what's next. Euro CHF. Interesting. Interesting. This one looks a little better. Euro CHF, out of most of the other pairs that we just analyzed, Euro CHF does look like a better one. Does look like a better optimal setup. Stop loss, if you want to sell this one, 20 pips max. Take profit zones are marked 40 and about 70 pips, 65, 69. All right, let's check out what's next. GBP CAD. GBP CAD, just kind of looked at it. It doesn't really look very good. Gold. All right, let me look at gold 1 second. Eesh, gold doesn't really look very good. It's kind of in consolidation. Well, it's in a range. It's just in a range of consolidation right now. Yeah, I don't even really see any setup on gold. Okay, so do we have any more pairs that would like to be analyzed? Did I miss any pairs? GBP USD? GBP USD, in my opinion, we could see more upside movement. Could definitely see more upside movement. Price has been working this range for a very long time. So in my opinion, they could break through and work the highs at 1.3. GPAUD. All right. All right. GPU AUD looks like it's working off a high of the day. Possibly stop hunting the high. GPA AUD looks like it could drop from where it is right now, something like this. However, we do have a high. We have this high right here. And I would like to see it spike to that high before dropping. Something like that. But right now, in my opinion, there are better setups. Euro USD, NZD USD looked like pretty good setups. Euro CHF looked like an alright setup. Alright, let me check out GBP JPY. Nah, I don't really see a setup on GJ. Just looking at it, nothing. Yeah, Amy, I have literally no idea how to block people's cameras. I press the more button down here, and it says uh, disable attendee annotation. It doesn't say anything about disabling their videos, yo. So I have no idea how to do that. If anybody has their video camera on, please turn it off.
What's up? What's up? Good morning, everybody.
Yo, who man?
For some reason, I'm not seeing much of movements in my favor for this session. That's why I'm silent.
No worries, brother. Euro USD just kind of shifted in profit for us.
Nice.
Right?
I think you called the AUD USD long time ago. We draw a signature trade together.
Yeah.
That pair is keep dropping. This is actually just this week. You predicted it from previous week. Yeah. Yeah, guys, this is my favorite thing to do, to check out the analysis that I was right and then look how it played out while I was right. I predicted it, but how did it play out? Because a lot of time when you're learning, it happens that you know Euro USD going to sell, and you know why it's going to sell, but your trade execution is so bad, managing is so bad that you're literally going to lose money on something that you knew it's gonna happen. And yeah, practice this a lot. I have a channel, and I can tell you, I have uh, pictures of Dylan chart for like mastermind before I was in mastermind, and I still have them, where he used to send before and then after. And I still to this day I study them, because not all the time price move in the same, in the same way. Sometimes trap support resistant, like NZD JPY you guys just asked Dylan to work out. You saw how that ranging market was, creating a clear resistance. That's a part of moving upward. Or it could just, create an induction trend to the downside, and all this kind of stuff. So just finding a trade making money not going to make you good trader, guys. You need to practice what we're showing you here.
Back test.
Yeah, backtest.
I wouldn't be nothing for the amount of hours that I back tested. If I wouldn't have back tested. Back testing is what made me. It's what gives me the ability to see this, to explain it so well. Back test, back test, back test.
For
Chris,
sure we can do, yeah.
Yeah, Chris. There's actually a lot of videos in the academy on back testing. It should be the title of the video. I think it's literally called "How to Backtest Properly" or "Proper Backtesting," something like that. Alrighty, guys. Looks like we have like 3 more minutes. So if there is any last requests on pairs, looks like it's time to wrap it up. Euro USD, if you did sell with us, you should be in profit. Is anybody here still on USD CAD from yesterday? And yes, this session was recorded. If anybody is on USD CAD's call from yesterday, floating about 120 pips. Kent, looks like you're still on. Nice, brother. Paul said he went out after collecting 40 pips. That's all good, yo. It's all good. No need to complain. There's many pips today. Look at that. Euro USD. More pips. Drop, baby. Let's go. Make it all. Yeah, you guys. So I looked at how many different pairs did we look at, you guys? Why did we choose just the two that are right now in profit and moving? Because that was the setup. That's the setup, you guys. All right, looks like we got less than a minute left. If you guys did enjoy, we'll catch you again on Tuesday for my session on Tuesday next week, New York session. Thank you all for tuning in. Did have a great time this session. Looks like we were catching some nice pips. Beautiful. Alrighty. Thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers, everybody. Peace out. Fast forward about 6 hours. Here we have the aftermath of USD CAD, but USD CAD wasn't actually the main pair that we analyzed. We analyzed, what was it, Euro USD and NZD USD. We called a sell on EU right in the beginning of the session. Currently, the first take profit has been smashed around 33 pips floating. Take profit 1. Very nice trade play out so far. NZD USD was also called. Both take profits were smashed. About 30 pips floating. USD CAD. Sorry, excuse me. USD CAD was really nice. It actually dropped right about 50 pips. Right to our zone here. What else did we have? I think we had Euro CHF. I don't think we really called anything there. Dropped a little bit, but it's kind of in consolidation. So 30 pips on NZD USD, about 30 pips on Euro USD, and about 50 pips on USD CAD. It's funny, USD CAD called back-to-back, you guys. Tuesday reversal, and then the midweek reversal, Thursday reversal. Signature trade here, and manipulation here. Everything we teach in the academy, you guys. If anybody here is watching, still wondering how we do this, back office Forexia.net.